Alex here from Hammond Ironworks, and today I'm going to be forging an axe eye drift. Now, this is a hunk of steel I have. I did a little quick spark test on it. It looks to be about a 1045 steel. I'm not entirely sure what this came from, but I believe it to be similar to an axle or an axle of some kind. And the spark's just about right for an axle, so this is what I'm going to be using. It's a little bit heavier than my hammer eye drift. I'm not sure I'm going to make it this long. However, I'm going to make it as long as it needs to be with this chunk of steel. So, I'm going to toss this in the fire, draw it out. I'm going to draw myself out a little handle here, and then eventually in a future video, this will be making an axe. So, let's get to forging. guys, a little interjection into the video here. I got 2 letters in the mail. One comes from Neil Graham over at Iron Mushroom Forge, and the other one actually comes from Gary Brown. But I want to say thank you to Gary, because he took all of Luke Graham's stickers they sent over to the U.S. and mailed them out here, because it's like 3 or 4 times as expensive to ship all of them independently from Australia. So I want to say thank you, Gary, for doing that for Neil. I want to say thank you to Neil, or not Neil, for Luke. I also want to say thank you to Neil for sending me stickers. And so here they are. Here's the Luke Graham. It says Luke Graham, striving to keep craftsmanship alive. And then Iron Mushroom Forge. So there you go. I guess it's a really awesome logo, Neil. I love it. Looks great. So these are gonna go up on the boards. I think Neil's gonna go up on the black anvil because it's white, and then there's only space on the black one. But Luke's sticker is quite a bit smaller, and actually it will look great right in this little pocket here. I haven't had a sticker that's been this small to fit up there, and it won't look super great on the blackboard, so I put it up on the red one, the original anvil. So let's put these up. One down. I gotta say, Dana, you make some really sticky stickers. Great job on them. So there we have it. Luke, you're up here. Neil, you're right there. Thank you guys for the stickers. Alrighty, guys. So here is the axe eye drift. Now, as you can see, I did take an angle grinder to it, and I went over this ridge here and this back ridge here as well. You can see how it's rounded over on the back and the front. There's definitely more of a round here on the front than there is on the thick side. But this baby's ready to be put into use. Now, this is from an old huge chunk of iron, and it's a pretty decent steel. I don't know the exact composition of it, but I've tested it. It seems to be fairly decent, so I'm ready to rock and roll with it, right? So as you can see here, I just drew down the back into a big handle. I don't know exactly how big it is, but I'll give you guys the dimensions right here. So at the front, the very front, it goes from 7/8 here to here, and it scales its way up to 1 inch and 7/8 to about 2 inches at the widest part here. And then let's check width real quick. On the back end, on the fat end, on the bottom side, it goes from, well, let's say 5/16 all the way down to 1/4 inch. So it's not a very huge taper on the front, but when it gets back here, you'll notice how it really starts to taper out in the back here. So in the back here, it's 3/4 to 7/8 inch thick, depending on how far back you actually go. Whoa, don't drop it, I'm wearing sandals. And it is a 1/16 under of half, so it's, what is that, 7/16. So it goes from 7/16 all the way out to 7/8 to a 3/4. And then obviously this back end is about 2 inches, 1 and 7/8 wide. So those are the rough dimensions. It swells from 3/4 all the way down to 7/16, from 1 inch to about 2 inches, and it's an eye drop shape taper all the way through. So I hope that helps. I'm basing that completely off of this axe I have here. Now you really can't see it because it's a epoxy filled eye, and I wish I could have gotten this one a little bit wider, but I don't think I'll be making full size axes too soon. But this eye comes in at 2 1/8 wide, so mine's 1/4 inch to, yeah, about 1/4 inch small, and then it's at the biggest part, it swells out to 3/4. So that's what I was shooting for. And I hit my mark for the most part. It is a little bit thin in this direction, but hey, that's fine. I'm not planning on making full-size axes. I'm planning on making like 2 pound, 3 pound hatchets to take out into the bush and go use, stuff like that. So I think this will come out pretty well. And I want to say to everyone that's kind of heard, I do technically have COVID. I've had COVID for a week now. I feel fine. There was like 2 days in there where like it was, I didn't feel so great, but like, hey, whatever. It is COVID, so I didn't have it. I do technically still have it, so I can't go anywhere, which is the part that sucks, because all my friends are back in town. So, but I'm doing fine. Both my brothers are doing fine. My parents are okay. They definitely could be better. They're definitely feeling it more than me as an 18-year-old going on 19 would, but they're doing fine. So I want to say thank you to everyone that's sent well wishes. But yeah, I'm doing good. They're doing all right. And this is the project I forged out. I don't think I could do this heavy forging right now. I don't have as much energy, or I'm able to sustain as much energy as I've noticed. But like I'll still do a whole bunch of stuff. So I may be back out in the forge this week, forging stuff. I just took some downtime. I was like, hey, if this stuff attacks your lungs and I'm not able to put as much energy, I haven't been forging in the shop this past week, but maybe next week. So yeah, light stuff, just little leaves. Actually on Monday, forged out this leaf ring. Yeah, little stuff. Sorry to go on with such a long update, but yeah, so there's that, and I hope you guys caught the mail in this, and catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. Peace.